Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're going to have a look at the ridiculous of Nunu in this patch. So yeah, they changed the jungle once again for like the 16th time in very short order actually. And this time they completely screwed up. What they did is they made the camps so that the big rate will be like 95% of all experience and gold, and the other three rates share the last 5%. The problem with that is that, and we're going to look at that, this is Nunu, obviously. He's going to go up against Elisa. I'm going to slow it down for a little bit because this is going to be an engage, blah blah blah, but it's not really important for now. What I wanted to show you is if you upgrade Consume here, it does 600 true damage. Yeah, if you smite, it does 490 true damage, which means that at level 1 you can always outsmite someone. Well, it's not actually outsmite because it's Consume. So it has no range, that's the only disadvantage. But you see him placing down a ward over here, it did not get taken out, which means he has vision over the blue buff. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until this buff is almost down. We're going to flash over here, steal it with the Consume, then immediately level up to level 2 because it is 95% of the experience of this camp. So you immediately level up to level 2, and then you're going to level up Blood Boil and just run out. Because with Blood Boil on, there is no way they can follow you. With the nerf on the boots that has happened, well, in the beginning of Season 3, there is no way to well, there's just no way to follow. So this is going to be ridiculous because if you steal the blue buff like that, the only thing that the enemy team can do is go for your blue buff. But if they do that, you're going to be there faster, that's one. But also, you can just steal the rest of their jungle. It's not just the blue buff that you can steal. And as you can see, he's sitting over here just chillaxing a little bit. And he's going to wait until this blue buff is actually being taken. But of course they know what's going on because this has been appearing all over YouTube. So I'm not the first one doing this. But we are going to go to our own red buff, it seems. Because why not? I mean, Cassiopeia is doing her, or sorry, Elisa is doing her thing. And in her jungle. And we are just going to take out the red buff and still keep an eye on that blue buff. Yeah, Elisa's still not sure what she should do, and by this time he has cleared the red buff and he's going to go for the blue buff. Blue buff still not taken out. She could have taken it out. Obviously, if someone on her team started with a ward and would have warded this would have been fine. He's going to come in from behind and hello. Eat that. So yeah, that's how easy it is. So leave the two minions because why not? In this case it doesn't really matter because you're going to leave her under-leveled for the entire game. And what you can do now is you can eat this, the big rate that is. You can eat the red buff and you can eat the big golem and not even lose anything because the big creature in every camp is so hugely overpowered now in XP and gold. It's really no problem if you just if you leave the rest. So if you don't jungle on your own. So Diana trying to do a little bit of something, but the problem is Nunu has so much heal with that Consume that it doesn't matter. It really truly doesn't matter what he does because he can just eat something and then he will be fine. Obviously he shouldn't start the red. Well, he didn't start the red technically, but look at that. He just immediately picks that up and he's just going to run out. Obviously he had to use his flash here, but whatever. So 2 buffs stolen so far. Blue buff is not reset yet. The red buff is also not cleared. So we're just going for our own blue buff then. And we are currently level 4, just pointing that out. She is still level 1. So he didn't clear out this camp, so she might actually reach level 2 at some point. But if you do clear out this camp after you went for this, then there's no way she's even going to reach level 2. I mean, look at that. We're 5 minutes in, and she is at like 10% of level 2. And obviously she's going to get some decent experience from this. But yeah, still about halfway. Well, 60% I guess. 70% maybe. And we are already level 5. So yeah, she's level 1. We're level 5. We're already, well, going for level 6. He's going to steal the big raid here. And there you see it. It is really this easy. And she's going to get nothing from the rest of the camp. So they're going to rewind these changes because this is just, yeah, this is just super ridiculous. There is no way this is going to stay this way. There is just no way. I mean, in tournament play, this is obviously not too much of a problem. People will not be banning Nunu. Because if you have this, yeah, you just ward up over here and over here, and you're fine. I mean, you can see the Nunu coming. You just collapse on him with like 3 guys, and it should be no problem. So yeah, we are going to get this and get out of there again. So, wow, she's level 2 already. Wow, we're 6 minutes in, she's level 2. It's amazing. And obviously we started with boots and potions and such, and a ward. So it's not like, well, we have great items so far, but well, it does help to have those boots, of course. But yeah, we are going to just clean our camps, and every time we feel like it, we can just clean a camp on the enemy side, because obviously the enemy jungler is not going to stop you at this point. Because the enemy jungler is level 2 and you're almost level 6. I mean, he needs to eat one more minion to become level 6. So this big raid, and then he's level 6. He should just go in there. He should just go in level 3 now. Wow! She actually reached level 3. So she actually gained some experience from this lane. So she kind of stood in the lane and did something there. But we are going to pick up this big raid now. He's going to wait until the consume can actually pick it up, but the consume levels up so quickly that yeah, really there's nothing you can do about that. And he's obviously going to eat that and gain some health back. And we are now with 3, but there's a ward here, so they're not going to fall for that. And obviously this guy is also pretty nice. He's tasty, and yeah, you can just see how quick this is. And yeah, obviously now you can invade the entire enemy jungle. Even though there are wards out, they still run into them. That is of course well, their own fault. But yeah, the rest, this is just due to the fact that Nunu was already way too powerful, but is now just ridiculous. I mean, it is just that his consume is actually bigger than the smite, and that is causing the problem. And of course, the rest of the camp doesn't give you any experience. So the rest of the camp is just there for the fun of it, to prevent the camp from respawning, which is kind of a ridiculous concept to begin with. I mean, no other game does this, for the simple reason that counter jungling becomes way too strong then. And that's exactly what we see here. We see that counter jungling is insanely strong, and we are going to get the dragon at 8 minutes. No problem, no problem. And obviously enemy team doing nothing about it, because there's not a whole lot they can do about it. Yeah, this might actually be a problem. Wow, the stun actually saving her, and she needs to get out of there, but she's not going to. However, yeah, there seems to be no real big problem here. The shield should have been on yeah, on Vayne, because Vayne does way more attacks than Janna. But yeah, well, that's the way it goes. People mess up every now and then. So we are currently still level 6. We didn't really use our advantage to get a bigger advantage, but look at that, still level 3. Still doesn't have this. And this camp only has 1 gold a minute. Oh no, it got cleared. Yeah, it got cleared. Yeah, Misfortune was attacking it, but then the team fight broke out, so I didn't know whether they actually cleared it. And yeah, we are going for the second blue buff here. And bye-bye. So yeah, this is not going to be Nunu's fight, but it doesn't matter, because here is our hero! Bye-bye. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, we're just going for the blue buff then. This time with a pink ward. And we are going to consume that once again. So getting another blue buff and then probably going for his own blue buff. And giving that to Twisted Fate. Because Twisted Fate does need a blue buff. But yeah, since you have 2 blue buffs as a team, it doesn't really matter too much. And yeah, they are going to go for this, but it is risky. It is super risky. Yeah, Twisted Fate going to have to run closer to the blue buff, otherwise it's going to reset. Oh, yeah, well, he isn't close enough yet. Yeah, there he goes, but it is kind of risky. But in the meantime, yeah, Nunu is so powerful that he's just going to take it out, no problem. So he's going to get the kill, and that should be it. Hang on, Elisa is the jungler there. I'm trying to follow the fight as well as place everything in the right position. And he doesn't even die. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that is crazy mode. Anyhow, these two need to be switched and then I should be done. So we can see Garen winning his lane. Obviously, well, we have the Nunu winning the jungle, even though they have similar minions. Yeah, really the minions don't count. It is all about the levels and the disruption. And the disruption is just way better on from the Nunu. Level 5 still no ultimate for her. And yeah, that is so frustrating at 12 minutes in. She's going to be close though. No. Well, it's a few more camps, I guess. But Nunu just keeps counter jungling. And the ultimate going down. Oh my god. So much damage. Yep, 4-0. We do have the Spirit of the Spectral Wraith here for the extra ability power, which is awesome. And we are going to get a double kill here for Vayne. Vayne is 5-1 now. So yeah, just the jungle pressure. So the lack of jungle pressure on the one team versus the jungle pressure on the other team. Yeah, that is just insane. And you can see now how easy it is to get these buffs. Because the consume now is 1000 true damage. The smite, however, is 730. So you have 300 damage of kind of time to take out the buff and to kind of steal it from someone. And that, of course, should be good enough. We are going to just tower dive here. The ultimate from Garen comes out. It is not a problem. And no. Not gonna happen. You're not just going to recall. But yeah, he does recall now, obviously. Could have just ran back in that time, but okay. And we're going to steal this and then run through the turrets probably. Yeah, why not? Taking one tower shot. Who cares? Yeah, this camp is already done. This camp's not spawned yet. And this camp should be taken out. Well, the one thing is already taken out. Well. This camp just came up. Wow. Elisa. Oh my god, she's still level 5. 14 minutes in, she's still level 5. And yeah, we did take out the mid tower there. We took out the top tower already. But yeah, you can see how much of a difference there is in gold. And this is mainly due to the jungle pressure. I mean, without jungle pressure, without that that Elisa being able to level up at all, there is no jungle pressure. And you can do this versus anyone. Well, I guess Shyvana has a pretty decent amount of damage on her burst at level 1. But even she probably cannot make this work. I guess if she levels up Dragon Bite first, or whatever that's Twin Bite I think it's called. If she levels that up first, she might be able to do a similar amount of damage. But really the ease with which Nunu does that and then gets away with it. Yeah, that's just insane. Oh, we are going to die here. However, it is not going to last for very long, because this guy should die as well. Come on. Yes, there we go. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. So yeah, that's just about it. That's just about everything I wanted to show. Because, well, if we remove Fog of War, you can see this camp is still not done. This camp is still not done, and this camp is still not done. And even if she did do those, it doesn't matter. You can do it again and again and again, because that is what it's all about. Because that it's a normal skill. It takes 6 seconds to recharge, so you can do it on every one of those camps. I'm trying to go for a solo bear in there. That was a little bit overzealous. Anyway, let me put back the Fog of War. And we are going to go for this red buff. So yeah, it seems that the enemy team does have a red buff up now. And that may actually be something that they want to go for. Anyway, Nunu is going for a pretty tanky build, as usual. So he can't really be killed, well, not very easily anyway. But he does need some magic resist. And we are going... Killed Valma. Dudes, that is not the right map. Unless they renamed Baron, of course. But yeah, you never know. Anyhow, we are going for the blue buff once again. Probably going for the dragon afterwards. Oh yeah, well, he needs to save the turret first, I guess. Let's see how Elise is doing. Oh, she's level 7. Wow, I'm impressed. We are level 12. So yeah. But it's all about that early game. It's all about the early game where you gain like 4 levels. So he was level 5, I believe, when Elisa was still level 1. And that was only because of this. Well, she only leveled up to level 2 because he forgot this camp. And, well, he didn't do that camp. And because of that, because he didn't do that, he left a bunch of experience behind. And yeah, taking a lot of damage now from the tower, but yeah, nobody cares anymore. Just going to consume, and after the consume, we're just going to be able to, oh, the nice slow. It is a really nice slow, by the way, from the Twin Shadows. But really, that's not what the thing is about. It is more about detecting where your enemies are. And if they're not close to that tower, yeah, you're just going to take it out. We are going to finish this maybe before the 20-minute mark. If we work really hard, we should be able to do it. And they're not even going to get the chance to do anything. Yeah, no surrender for you. 19.5 minutes. The ridiculousness of Nunu completed. So yeah, you can see how easy it is, and it really is this easy. So if you just pick up Nunu, and you go up against a non-Nunu, just figure out whether they go for red or for blue first, and then just eat it. Just place a ward, eat the buff, and run out with Blood Boil. Don't miss your consume, obviously. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!